We got Klay Thompson signs with the Mavs. Warriors dynasty officially over. Shout out Chris Moore.
Klay Thompson is signing with the Dallas Mavericks, and this is a very interesting pickup.
Nice
Klay Thompson and Luka Doncic, they both have some size, so I guess Klay can play small forward. He's going to be able to play good team defense and then knock down some threes. They can run some plays, get him open. Just another guy to help space the floor. It's actually a very good pickup. His contract is
Klay, you didn't consider the Hawks? The Hawks could have used you.
$50 million. That's not that much money. That's actually a very nice deal that they were able to get. Josh Green, he's making his way to Charlotte to make this happen. At this price point, $50 million 3 years, he could have stayed with the Warriors. That's not a very expensive contract. Lakers are probably like, wow, how did we not get him for that money right there?
They miss out on everyone.
And a lot of other teams too are probably thinking, $50 million. So Klay must have really been mad at the Warriors.
That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking too. He probably would have been mad at the Warriors for something.
Get him.
Because they didn't reward him based on what he did in the past. They want to reward him based on what he does in the future. But I guess they Draymond didn't get the same treatment. Whoop-de-doo! Whoop-de!
For that money right there. And a lot of other teams too are probably thinking, $50 million. So Klay must have really been mad at the Warriors to make that happen.
Yeah.
So even though the injuries, it makes
I heard
Klay
Richard Jefferson say too when they played on Christmas 2023, last December, he said, man, they better give me my money, man. They better give me my money.
No longer a lockdown defender. You're not just going to put him on the best offensive player. But team defense-wise, he should be okay, and that's really how the Mavs play anyway. They don't really have individual lockdown defenders, but their team defense was great in that playoff run. I still don't know how they made it to the finals.
Me either!
I don't know how they beat.
I don't know. I thought the Clippers was going to beat them, bro. It was 2-2. PG wasn't missing.
The Thunder series was a surprise. That was crazy. And then the way that they took out the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was
still
crazy.
Doesn't make any sense. T-Wolves.
They damn near swept the Timberwolves. That's crazy.
7 games against the Nuggets, but it was easy work. The Mavs got them up out of there fast. But then in the finals, we saw that they didn't have any defense. They reverted back to the Mavs team that we are used to, the team that doesn't have defense. They couldn't stop them. The Celtics were doing whatever they want. They were running whoever offense on Luka. It was just disgusting. Klay Thompson isn't going to solve any of those defensive problems, but on offense,
you talking about 2018, he would have.
Should be a little more stable.
You know, it's not 2018.
They did have some moments in the finals where they weren't scoring as easily. They were having some bad games. Luka, Kyrie, they started off slow. So if you can have a guy like Klay, maybe he can get them going, and maybe it would be a little bit more interesting. Because this finals matchup, it wasn't interesting at all because they were so overmatched. The Celtics were just that good and that much better. But going forward, I don't know. Was it a fluke? Can they come out of the West again? That I don't know.
Nope.
Clearly, the Mavs.
It's going to be Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies going to come out the West next year.
Fooled us with their defense in the West.
I forgot about the Grizzlies. Everyone's hurt. Now they're going to be healthy.
Their defense was totally different.
They got Eddie. They got Eddie.
Yes. That
Zach
Celtics
Eddie.
Team, everybody
with
on
Jaren
offense
Jackson Jr. and Morant.
Create. Everybody can dribble a little bit. Everybody slashes. Everybody shoots if they're open. So it is a little bit more unique than some of the other teams they had to face. But still, they played tremendous defense, tremendous help defense as a team.
For all 3 rounds, but in the finals, they stopped playing defense. Whoop-de-doo!
In the West playoffs. But then in the finals, that's when the collapse happened. So I really don't know if this changes anything.
Yo, if the Mavericks won the championship and Luka won finals MVP, he probably would have been a top 5 player of all time right now. He probably would have been talking. The numbers already crazy. It's just that Wars, bro.
They get back to
he
the
probably
finals.
would have been top 5, top 10 already right now in the 6th season.
And they play the Celtics again. Now what? How do they defend them? I still don't think they can defend them. Then what if they play the Knicks? I don't think they could defend the Knicks. And I don't even know if they would get out of the West again. I think some of those teams like the T-Wolves, they're just so young. Anthony Edwards, he doesn't know how good he is yet. You see the skill, but he doesn't know how to take over a game when you really need it yet. Same thing with the Thunder. Their team is young, very talented. So those teams are going to get better. So going into the
And
future,
Thunder have 1,000 draft picks too.
how do the Mavs
They really won this.
get rid of
They really
those,
won the Paul George trade. The Thunder really won the Paul George trade. Whoop-de-doo! Whoop-de!
those teams
That's
when they know
crazy.
what to actually do, when they're not
Who would've
young and
thought?
inexperienced? Because this makes the Mavs better, but I don't know if it makes them championship worthy. Mavs fans, get in the comment section. Do you think that now you're ready to go win it all no matter who you face? Do you like this pickup? Or maybe you don't like it. Maybe there's some Mavs fans that don't want Klay Thompson and they wanted something else to go in another direction to get to the next level. So let's see what happens in the comment section.
What does Curry think about all this? Is Curry going to ask for a trade? Got another video. Whoa.
Coach, what are you hearing?
Jay, Klay Thompson is on his way to the Dallas Mavericks, I'm told. A 3-year, $50 million deal that'll include a player option. It's a sign and trade with the Warriors.
Hold on, so who they get back? Who they get back?
With Charlotte. And
Oh, it's 3-team?
Klay Thompson's 13-year career in Golden State, 4 championships, is now over. He really went down to the wire with Dallas, the Lakers. The Lakers are extremely intriguing to Klay Thompson. His dad played there. He lives in LA in the offseason. But this Dallas team with Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving coming off the NBA Finals, a chance to win his 5th NBA championship. And then financially, even though there was an opportunity at 4-year deals, maybe some more money, I think that just the state taxes in Texas, the ability.
I forgot. Yeah, Klay. I like Klay. I like how you thinking, Klay. That's right. There's no taxes in Texas. That's right, Klay. That's right. I ain't gonna make that money. They gonna take out taxes. Well, I can't make that money in LA. They gonna take out hella taxes. I know they tax you just for fun out there in LA. Golden State. Now I know they gonna tax me up here in Cali. Yep. I'm going to Dallas. No taxes, baby.
To financially
Save me some more money on.
That played a part, but playing with Doncic, playing with Kyrie Irving, Dallas was really aggressive in trying to bring him in. So were the Lakers.
Klay is smart.
Klay Thompson, 3 years, $50 million, and that great Warriors dynasty now is minus one of its real historic players.
Let's stay on that topic. So what now with the Warriors with Klay gone?
Well, they'll do this sign and trade, and Klay Thompson's agent, Greg Lawrence, is finishing that with the teams. They'll get back essentially a trade exception from Dallas. Listen, they've been trying to be aggressive in other places in Golden State. One player that a number of teams have tried to target, Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz. Utah's not sure it wants to trade him, but they have to listen. They've been listening. And a lot of the teams who lost out on Mikal Bridges from Brooklyn have transferred over to trying to see if they can land Lauri Markkanen out of Utah. Golden State is one of those teams.
Hold on, so Klay, he has better numbers coming off the bench than his starter.
Utah, Golden State is one of those teams.
So Curry's gonna ask for a trade. You think Curry gonna ask for a trade? I wonder what he's thinking right now. Also, one of my favorite players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell, agrees to extension with the Cavs.
Welcome back to Get Up.
I saw low legend of winning on Twitter. He said it's gonna be like Damian Lillard in Portland again. Whoop-de-doo!
breaking news, and for that, let's go to our senior NBA insider, Adrian Wojnarowski. Woj, what do you have for us?
Brian, massive news for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell, their 5-time All-Star guard, has agreed to a 3-year, $150.3
Spidey!
contract extension.
My third favorite player in the NBA. John Morant,
A player option in
Ant-Man,
2027
and Spidey.
That would allow a
with
pathway,
Russ and Hardy.
For Mitchell
My
to
top
do
5.
Another extension then with
You gotta leave room for the old guys.
service that would make him eligible for a 5-year, $380 million plus extension. So now the Cavs, they have Donovan Mitchell under contract beyond this next season. And listen, a big part of this is the relationship Mitchell has built with this organization, with Kobe Altman, their president, Mike Gansey, their GM.
He wasn't talking about he was gonna leave. He was gonna leave. He made him mad. He said, you know what, I'm gonna resign. All these reporters make me mad. I'm gonna resign with the Cavs.
Excitement for where this organization is and where he thinks
And
they can go. They met Saturday in Los Angeles.
Ooh.
Donovan Mitchell, his agent, Austin Brown, who's the co-head of basketball at CAA, with Kobe Altman, and really laid out together a vision, a partnership for how they imagine this going for the future. And Donovan Mitchell committing now to this 3-year, $150.3 million extension. He's under contract now, guaranteed 4 years, $185 million. But, you know, this is a Cleveland team that got
Tatum, he just got sauced up.
Of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Kenny Atkinson is their new coach. But Donovan Mitchell commits here to a fairly long-term deal with this Cavaliers organization. And again,
I don't know. It's probably going to be like, they say it's going to be like Damian Lillard at Portland or Bradley Beal with the Wizards.
He can opt out of this deal in 20.
Because right now they don't got enough to win no shit, bro. They probably going to be a first round, second round exit like they were last year and the previous year. They got to do something else.
And then he's eligible.
Unless Evan Mobley turns into like next coming to David Robinson or something. And Jared Allen turns into next coming to KG or something.
A Jason Tatum-like deal that could potentially be worth, with the new monies coming in the league, maybe nearly $400 million, Brian.
Well, that's key when you talked about the relationship there, Woj, because, you know, obviously they got a new coach there in Cleveland. And at one point there were people saying that maybe Donovan Mitchell may want to leave Cleveland, come to New York, but it seems that he's happy with the direction there, and that's the reason why for re-signing there in Cleveland, Woj?
No, absolutely, Brian. And I talked to Donovan Mitchell at the end of the season, just after they were eliminated by Boston, and he said to me, I am happy in Cleveland. And
yeah, you know Cleveland got beaches. You know that, right? You know Cleveland has beach. I saw that on Twitter. The people don't know Cleveland has beaches. Cleveland looks like this.
Proud of what we've done so far.
I didn't know they had beaches.
He wants to do more. He doesn't want to be part of a team that's, you know, just a perennial conference semifinalist. He thinks, and rightly so, there's a pathway in Cleveland with the emergence of Evan Mobley. They got an all-star center in Jared Allen. The growth of this young group and some belief with the arrival of Kenny Atkinson that they can elevate this team. But, you know, he's really like...
Only time will tell, man. Hopefully he don't turn out to be like Bradley Beal in D.C. or Damian Lillard in Portland.
He believes in this management, this ownership group, and they are all in on Donovan Mitchell. And, again, they met over the weekend. They agreed on this on Saturday. This didn't just happen today.
Oh, it's reported today.
Certainly for Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs, they are locked down together moving forward, and they'll continue to try to build that Cavaliers team to take on Boston, Philly, New York in the East.
Oh, the old man Bron Brown still a free agent. Old man Bron Brown is still free. Where if he go back to Cleveland? And my son got drafted, all I ever wanted. Now I'm gonna go back to Cleveland. I'm back.
It's breaking news, and it is a Woj bomb. Donovan Mitchell, 3 years, $150 million extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you, Woj. That is part of some big news here as we welcome you back here on Get Up, coming to you live from the Seaport.
Okay.
It is the second biggest contract signing in the history of the Cavs franchise after LeBron returning in 2014. That speaks to how important and how high stakes this was because of what they traded for him. The second thing is you can put whatever you want on the bottom screen. You can qualify it. This is a 2-year contract. The Cavs now have 2 years to do it because he would face going into last year of his deal in 2 years. So even getting 2 years is terrific for the Cavs. Their nose to the grindstone.
All right, like I said, hopefully don't end up like Bradley Beal with the Wizards or Dame Lillard with the Trailblazers, bro. And LeBron Brown, old man Bron Brown, still a free agent. You never know.